Well, it's no secret water levels are high, but two northwest Iowa rivers are now classified at moderate flood stage by the National Weather Service. The Little Sioux River near Milford, about 15.54 feet. It is falling, and the river is forecast to fall below moderate flood stage by Monday morning. The Ochin River outside of Spencer, it's at 9.82 feet. It is also falling. That river forecasted to fall to minor flood stage by Friday morning. As water levels remain high, so are concerns for shoreline erosion and water quality in the Iowa Great Lakes. But several organizations that are focused on year-round conservation are trying to minimize that impact. KTV's Ellen Ide has that story.
Since the ice thawed on the Iowa Great Lakes, locals have watched an extreme shift in lake levels, going from a 2-foot deficit to a 1-foot surplus. High water levels can be good, but as the surplus increases, so do concerns.
Water levels get really high like this. Those soils along the shoreline can be saturated. Wind and wave actions from windy days or even boat traffic can cause some of that shoreline to start eroding. And so increased sedimentation through erosion on the shorelines is probably the biggest factor.
Rock and native grasses can prevent some of that erosion, but there's still plenty of unprotected shoreline along the lakes.
There's been a lot of conservation work that's been done. One thing that we always worry about with high water and especially large rainfall events is the amount of soil and nutrients that reach the lake. So we all like to see the lakes full, maybe not this full.
Wetlands like this play a key role in reducing the sediment and nutrient load to the Iowa Great Lakes.
Wetlands are a very good conservation practice to help alleviate flooding. They do a great job of holding water on the landscape instead of that water just immediately rushing down to our lakes and streams after rain events. They're also very good at reducing sediment load and also taking nutrients out of the water before they get to our water bodies.
No-till farming and cover crops can also prevent runoff. The soil is left healthier, allowing water to infiltrate more deeply and hold sediment in place.
Our producers do a very good job of understanding their roles and what they can do to positively impact the economy in terms of the lakes and things of that nature, and for overall human health.
We're not perfect here, but as far as the Midwest goes, Iowa Great Lakes area has been doing a good job of trying to minimize that sediment and erosion to the lakes.
In Spirit Lake, Iowa, Ellen Ide, KTIV News 4.
Water levels will continue to be monitored throughout the summer. If the levels continue to rise, an emergency 5-mile-per-hour boating ordinance will go into effect for boaters there. You can find more on Dickinson County's emergency management plan inside the story that can be found at ktiv.com.